bonito que veo en San Juan, disfrutando de todas esas cosas que extrañan los que se van, disfrutando de noches de esas que ya no se dan, pero queriendo volver a la última vez. Ya lo sabes, te miré y contarte las cosas que no te conté y tirarte las fotos que no te tiré.
Me echo brote, es linda, déjame traerte una foto.
Ey, tengo el pecho pelado, me di una mata, el corazón dándome patas. Dime, baby, ¿dónde tú estás? Pa' llegarle con Roro, Julito, Cristal, Roy, Edgar, Seba, Oscar, Darnell y Big J, tocando bota. Hoy la calle la dejamos el parata.
Y sabiendo nunca no me toca el cuido.
Yo veo tu nombre y me salen suspiros. No sé si son petardos o si son tiros. Mi blanquita, perico, mi kilo. Yo estoy en PR tranquilo, pero debí tirar más fotos de cuando te tuve. Debí darte más besos y abrazos las veces que pude. Ey, ojalá que los míos nunca se muden. Y si él me emborracha, pues que me ayuden.
Debí tirar más fotos
De cuando te tuve. Debí darte más besos y abrazos las veces que pude. Ojalá que los míos nunca se muden.
Llega el club con el combo, rápido la vi lejos. Se pintaban los labios y la copa como espejo. Se acercó poco a poco y yo queriendo que me baile. Luego me dijo, vamos que te enseño buenos aires. Y nos fuimos en una, empezamos a la 1. Y con la nota rápido nos dieron las 3. Perreamos toda la noche y nos dormimos a las 10. Ando rezando la Dios para repetirlo otra vez. Y nos fuimos en una, empezamos a la 1. Y con la nota rápido nos dieron las 3. Perreamos toda la noche y nos dormimos a las 10. Ando rezando la Dios para repetirlo otra vez. Dime, beba, fecha y ahorita paso a buscar. Yo le digo a donde los demás, tú sabes que no le llegan. Río de botellas de champán de las que para brindar, pero solo escucho como late. Mi corazón cuando ve ese cuerpo al caparate. El traje combina con la Mercedes Granate. No hay otro por más que yo
Debí
trate.
tirar más fotos de cuando te tuve. Debí darte más besos y abrazos las veces que pude. Ey, ojalá que los míos nunca se muden. Y si me emborracho, pues que me ayuden. De cuando te tuve, debí darte más besos y abrazos las veces que pude. Ojalá que los míos nunca se muden.
Dale, guacha, suelta. Vente pa' Canarias sin el equipaje, sin viaje de vuelta. Por la isla te va a dar una vuelta. Bebé, solo avisa. El sábado te teo, el domingo misa. Estoy a ver si me garantiza que te me pegas como quien graba con B-Side. Salir a las amigas del party y ella se quedó mirándonos a los ojos, no al reloj. Y nos fuimos en Uber al apartamento en privado. Me pedía que le diera un concierto. Le dije que por menos de un beso no canto. Y nos fuimos en una, empezamos a la 1. Y con la nota rápido nos dieron las 3. Perreamos toda la noche y nos dormimos a las 10. Ando rezando la Dios para repetirlo otra vez. Quédate, que la noche sin ti duele. Tengo en la mente la pose y todo lo gemido. Que ya no quiero nada que no sea contigo.
De cuando te tuve, debí darte más besos y abrazos las veces
Tengo en la mente la pose y todo lo que hicimos. Que ya no quiero nada que no sea contigo.
ojalá que los míos nunca se muden.
Alright, so we're live here, about to get started. What's going on? What's going on?
Full harmony.
Todo está bien, no te tienes que estresar. A ti yo sola no te dejaré. Me enchulé la primera vez que la vi. Me enamoré cuando con ella bailé. Desde hace rato se quería pegar. Puse la espalda contra la pared. Y si yo bajo, sabes que le haré. Tú quieres mami. Se le viran los ojos. La miro y se relambé.
Just taking a look at gold right now. 4 hours been, you know, that 3350 level, 3350. It's been pretty much holding. Just taking a look at gold right now. 3350 is holding. If you're in my inner circle, last night I was live 11 hours ago, and I was talking about this setup last night. If you were live last night with me in the inner circle, I was saying, you can see here 11 hours ago, we were live and we were talking about 33.55. We were talking about this. I was saying market looks like it's on the way down. If you're on that session, you can hear me literally say, this looks like it's on the way down. I said it multiple times throughout the session. Like, we didn't just look at it once. I was saying, I think I said it throughout the whole entire session multiple times. Started analyzing it, see? Beginning of the session. I was saying last night, this is probably going to drop, come down. If you're on that session, I was word for word, I was saying this is on the way down. Looking like we're going to pull back to 3350, 3355 area. At first I was saying 3360, and then I ended up marking 3350, 3355. And I said to keep an eye out for this, movement down 3355, 3350. If you're in my inner circle, we were live yesterday twice. I was talking about that 33. Here it is. Like, look at this. Look what I'm marking. I was saying other scenarios if it doesn't. Talking about some training and stuff. Again, went over that last night. That was the last thing I covered for those that were live with me last night, 11 hours ago. I even posted it in our Inner Circle Discord last night after I got off. And yeah, you can see the setup. Like, maybe it's clear to you, maybe it's not. Maybe it's clear, maybe it's not, right? Maybe you see something clear here, maybe you don't, but you can go back on the session and maybe even see from there. Like, if you go look at the session, I mean, might be clear to see as I'm marking it up last night and stuff. Might be clear to see, like, okay, well, if you're wondering now why I was looking for a setup there, well, look at the market last night, right? Go back on the session, those of you guys that have access to it, and go through the parts I'm talking about this, because that was live market, right? And I'm talking about some things there. Talking about that literally 11 hours ago. You can see the chart. Might be clear to you guys, might be not. Maybe if you have a trained eye, if you know some basics, well, not even basics. If you're past the basics too. Like, we got to get to that point of if you're past the basics, right? And you're more advanced, you're experienced, you have a trained eye, right? This should be clear. If you're past the basics, you know. I made a video on this too. I made a trade recap video on this that's going to be uploaded. There's a liquidity sweep. Market trades back in the range, recovers. There's a liquidity sweep. Let me see something. You can see a liquidity sweep. Yesterday in New York session. And the market reclaims that range. You know, you pump down and you reclaim that. This is what a smaller time frame looks like doing that. But yeah, the video last night goes pretty much over multiple times. I'm saying like, yo, I think buys. Here's why. Like, look at what's happening with price on the session, the live recording. I posted in Discord, Inner Circle Discord here after I got off. Zone held. It was a nice move. I took a loss yesterday in New York session, but I was able to make all that back and more. I took 2 trades yesterday. I even put in this XAU FX here. I even wrote yesterday. Bullish 4-hour close above 3350 could confirm a new zone as support. 3350. I took a trade right after. Oh, this was gold. One more time. This thing came right down. I still have it marked up. This is the same markup here. I kept it marked up. Where is it? I kept this marked up. As you can see. Still marked on my chart. This came down to the zone. Nice reaction. Gave us a decent move. It's still in that zone. Like, if you're looking maybe like right now. If you were in New York session with me yesterday, like it could dump down like yesterday first though. Be prepared. You might get a reaction here if you're looking at that zone, like it's still in the zone. It just pulled back. Might get a reaction here. It's still in 3350. Still holding. You might get a reaction here at 3350. I caught some trades, and I'm explaining one I caught already. Scalping might be a buy here. It doesn't mean price can't still go down, and try to find. The 4-hour kind of looks bearish, but right now it's still holding that 3350. It went a little bit below it not that long ago, and bam, nice move up, quick one. Any quick moves, like if 3350 holds, any quick moves could be good to take profit on if you get any bounces here at 3350 area. Any quick scalps might hold 3350 still for the day, maybe in the morning. Short term could hold. If it goes down, it's probably like what happened yesterday. There was a fast move down, and then price reversed. It reclaimed 3350 yesterday, and after that happened, I took a trade. So I took a buy on gold. Closed like $1,700 profit. And then I got another buy. I got 2 buys yesterday. This one was the first one. I was explaining right here. A bullish 4-hour close. Now you might have a buy here. After this candle closed bullish, I took a buy on gold. This one right here. I took a loss before that live. After that candle, I waited. I talked about it on stream. That candlestick, once it closed, that's when I entered. Once that candlestick closed. Yeah, you're looking like you're getting like maybe a reaction around, yeah, like 3350 might hold still. I would trade small though, because it's like I already caught some trades on 33.50, so like I don't want to overdo it. So I trade small. You know, it's already reacted a couple times. There might be another setup to find. If it doesn't hold, if 33.50 doesn't hold, this thing's gonna liquidate positions and find another buy, kind of like yesterday. So you could still see like it's pretty similar to like what I was drawing last night. Not this, but the other chart. There's two charts I was looking at yesterday. This was the first one. Once this 4 hour, you can see there's 41 minutes on it there when I marked this. See the timer right there that says 41? There's 41 minutes left on this candle. That's this candle right here. Once that candle closed, I entered. Once that candle closed, that's when I entered. And then round 2 came when it came to 33.50, the second chart. I already got out of that. This thing pushed up to like 33.60. I got out. Went to bed. Now we're here. So it's in the same zone I was looking at last night. Like this might hold. If price stays bullish, you might get reactions, scalping reactions here. Maybe a move up. Possibly a move up. Like 33.50 could hold. Possibly a move up back to the high or above it if 33.50 holds. Like this 33.50 area that it's in, the same area I marked. It's the greens, that green zone I marked. It's still in that green zone. Could potentially hold. That's what I see right now. Hit that candle right there, that down candle. This down candle got tapped too. See this down candle? Top of it, you can see has been tapped. Just tapped even again into that down candle. We know that this move here, there was support here. So if it's fast, it doesn't last. And if it's fast and it doesn't last, it usually means liquidity was grabbed. So if you have a fast down move like this in early New York, it's usually like a liquidity grab on gold. Especially if it was already trending bearish, like you have like all night and then all London session pretty much like bearish. If you get fast moves down in New York early, they're usually liquidity grabs. This is a good one because price reclaims the zone. It's like if you're looking at whole numbers, like 3,300 here. Here's 3,300. We're looking at a 15-minute chart. You can see there's like a time where price goes underneath 3,300 for a bit. But then it reclaims it. It actually starts to kind of get some demand above it. Hold it a bit, hold it a bit. There's a move off of it. So when you're looking at a smaller time frame at a key price level, it can look like this. Like the market can be underneath it. If I'm looking at 3,300 for example, 3,300 level, look at here. Price goes underneath it. And it stays underneath it, but it's sideways underneath that price. It's kind of on the price, more sideways. So we're looking at a 5-minute, right? If we're looking at a 4 hour here, the 4 hour is going to look like a bullish close, bullish action here, closing more. I'm on a 2 hour. Whoops. If I'm looking at like 3,300 for example, right here, 3,300 level, And I see this red candle goes underneath it. It sweeps 3,300. Right? So understanding rejections at key levels, but understanding liquidity sweeps around key levels as well can happen. You have a bearish candle here. And then you get a bullish candle. Eventually the market reclaims that 3,300, holding it. When you're looking at a 5-minute chart, if you're on a 5-minute chart watching the chart at that time, it's going to look bearish underneath it. The 4-hour though, the 4-hour solidifies in here. The 4-hour ends up closing more bullish candles. Let me show you for a sell. For example, you have 33.25 here. Or what's up here is 75. 75 is a good example. Look at 33.75 for example. See how the market comes to it, but it doesn't just react off of it. It goes above it, but then it reclaims it. It's basically the same thing that happened at 33.50. It's a liquidity sweep because it takes a move to create a move. It takes a buy to create a sell. It takes a sell to create a buy. So if you look at 33.75 for example, gold just had a quick reaction there. Some news emerging. It could come down. The 4-hour still looks bearish. If it comes down, the next level to watch would be 33.25 if it does come down. Like right now 33.50 is being tested, but it's had some reactions already. See, like it just had a quick reaction up there. If you look at 33.75, there's a point where the market goes above it, creates that big wick, but then it closes bullish, or sorry, bearish here, and it reclaims more of a bearish close, sorry. Look at like 33.50 for example. That would have been a bearish candle at one point. At one point, this would have been a bearish candle dropping, but it quickly reclaimed that level. If we go here, look at 33.25 right here. You can see this is a little spike above it. The market spikes above it, but eventually closes bearish at it, starting a bearish move. 33.75 is right here. 32.75, sorry. I mean, right now the 4-hour is kind of choppy. Like, yeah, it's interesting. 4-hour candles are bearish, but it's like in a choppy little range, sideways. So that means like two things, like it could bounce here, hold 33.50, or like a big sell-off. If the 4-hour stays bearish, then maybe it dumps, finds another setup. All I see on the smaller time frames are what I was saying here. It might bounce in this zone, 33.50 area. Same zone that I've been marking for the last like 11 hours. Same zone I put in Discord. I think it hit 45. It broke below 33.50, went to 45 earlier this morning. Like on these, this still looks bullish to me. Remember what I even just said moments ago, when it came in the zone there. Remember what I was saying not that long ago, it might bounce from here quickly. It just did a bounce. Like I was saying, when it was down here, we might get a little bounce up. Looks like if 33.50 holds, you might get like the similar pushes up we've seen. There's been some demand on 33.50. I think news just came out. What was news? There's a lot of news every day. Yeah, Actual greater than forecast. Good for currency. ISM service PMI. Index. Above 50 indicates industry expansion. Below indicates contraction. Source change series. Below 50 means contraction. It just went below 50. Above 50 indicates industry expansion. That's good. If it's above 50. Below 50. First one below 50 since July of 2024. What does that mean? Interesting. Got a below 50 reading. Apparently, you can see some notes here that says above 50 indicates industry expansion. So that sounds like better, positive, right? Industry expansion, expanding industries, businesses. First reading below 50. Recession? No. Okay. Since now you can see there's only been 1, 2. I wonder how the market was. Someone go look at how the market was on May 3rd and July 3rd. See, gold reacting bullish to that. Dollar's probably dropping at the moment, selling off. Yeah, dollar. I drew this zone New York session yesterday, fam. I drew yesterday morning, New York session, I drew this zone. Dollar's dumping. Gold should go up like a mother sucker. Dollar just had some bad news, maybe. I don't know. It's the first 5 minutes of the news. But I drew this zone yesterday on our New York session. 3350 still holding, and the 4 hours been kind of choppy on it, sideways. Maybe we hold it overall still. Like, we might hold. Hopefully you guys are able to get in 3350 around there. I've been talking about 3350, since here. I did a video for you guys in Inner Circle as well. I literally said, beginning of the week, I said we'll probably come down to 3350. And that's where I'm going to look for buys first. And what do you know? Literally, my first trades of the week were taking at 3350. And took a couple trades. 3350 so far holding. Did anyone follow my magic arrow there at all? Anyone? I didn't say take buy, but man, I did say, I said it without saying it. I didn't want to rush into things today. Yesterday I rushed into things, and then look at, when I don't rush into things, it's like I should. I mean, if you've been following and keeping up and understand things, like I've been talking about 3350, there's been, like, take from my experience, I bought here, took an L, and then when it reclaimed 3350, I started buying again, and I was able to catch 2 setups so far. Well, 3. Wink, wink. Leo, you buy 3350?
Yup.
Even Leo bought. He heard. Yeah, there's bad news. This thing might be, maybe this is the send. There's bad news for the dollar. It's like the first under below indicates contraction. Someone asked someone asked chat what it means below 50. I'm over here looking at crypto prices real quick. Gold's exploding right now. Silver is not doing much. Silver's at a high price. I don't know if any of you guys have been paying attention to silver's price. Something's bullish there. Something's going on with silver because it's at some of the highest levels we've seen since 2012. And like earlier on this year. But like silver is really interesting. It's only moved up really high like this in the worst times. Silver is at like high level. Silver, I noticed the other day, is really, really high. Almost $35 an ounce per silver. Well, I hope, yeah. Was anyone able? Buys look like I've been running down 33.50. I even said when I got on, like brubs. I even said like this might be a buy right now. Like if you're looking at scalping, you guys got to watch that 10 minutes of the beginning. Take notes. I even said like, let's pull back. Remember what I drew up at the beginning there, not that long ago. I even put the little risk to reward on and said, that 33.50 might hold. It was a quick one though. Quick one. I don't know if I'll be able to. I don't know if there'll be another set. That was a good setup that presented itself. Magic arrows, those magic arrows. We'd have to wait to see if there's another setup. This is probably gonna keep going up at this rate. We have to wait. If you didn't get entry there, some of you guys, followed the word. It's okay if you didn't take a trade there. This is what we do. Some people know. Some people have been streaming with me since February, March, and they have a good understanding of gold. You might see some people in the chat that said they took a buy. Some people have been streaming for a while now and kind of understand. They call them magic arrows. Obviously, did I end? I don't think you guys want to know if I'm in gold. You might be upset. I didn't say buy, but I did some analysis there. I've been in buys since I went to bed. I was probably in a little bit of a drawdown before I woke up when it went to 45, but that's okay now. I got small positions, really small, because I'm not forcing 33.50 because I caught some decent moves already off of it. It looks promising to hold. If you get pullbacks, like you gotta wait for pullbacks. You can't enter when green. We don't enter on green candles like this. Only green candles we enter on are like a strong rejection candle. Maybe it pulls back to 55 or 60. Some of you guys know the magic arrows. We got trust in the magic arrows. Trust me. That's just, we call. Some of you guys know what I'm talking about. Someone said in the chat. Magic arrows. That's basically these things. It held the green zone. What my eyes were seeing here was support, sweep of liquidity sweep, manipulation, liquidity sweep. Definitely. From my experience, like the more times you experience these things, you get used to seeing them when they're there. So you'll be like, yeah, this was definitely a liquidity sweep. If I take a stop loss too, it's like, or if I take a loss, it's usually like fucking the right time to buy. It's usually like literally. Anytime I like really lose a trade, it's usually fast like that kind of, or like it's usually on a liquidity grab. Yesterday there was, so what I saw was this, like it was, and I experienced it. I didn't only see it, I experienced it. So it's different when you're experiencing it too. You're literally taking a buy and then boom, you get taken out. But then the market quickly goes back in the range. It's like the more you see these things, the more you'll know like this is a liquidity grab, because it happened at this time too, the right time for these things to usually happen. So liquidity grabs like that can happen fast, but the market can still reclaim zones, reclaim the range, reclaim the price. PMI below 50 means the economy or sector's contracting business activity is slowing down. Chat GPT. Thank you, chat. So make sure we gotta start saying thank you to that shit. You never know. Terminator. You guys see that new Google VO3 or whatever? Yo, that shit looks crazy. The VO3, that Google. Yo, I'm telling you, AI, it's gonna happen so fast because it's been here. Like this technology that's arising, it's been here for a long time, 20 years, 30 years. They've had this shit under their belt. That's why it's just gonna happen so fast in the next couple of years, like next decade too. Like all this technology, cryptography's been around for a long time. Probably since like Nikola Tesla or something, or the pyramids, who knows. All this AI stuff, like this, like you're seeing it develop so fast, it's because it's been here. And now it's just like like a lot of it's been here, but it's rapidly increasing. And whew, interesting times. Well, might be like some Terminator stuff one day, the Terminator movie. When they get smarter than us, they'll be those robots. They'll be the smartest species, if they're a species on the planet. They'll be smarter than us humans. They already are, pretty much. And we don't know how they are that smart or how they got that way. Humans just made the code for them to learn, to program this artificial intelligence to learn. Yeah, you gotta say thank you to that guy. You gotta say thank you to chat, you never know. So I've seen some memes on that. Yeah, you gotta wait, like you don't buy, like pullbacks, contraction, expansion. Wait for some contraction. You got some expansion here. If anything, if you're looking for rebuys, like re-entries, you gotta wait for like kind of like the same plays that's been presented here at 3350. 3350 so far holding. If gold dumps, the next level to wait for would be 3325. So don't trade 3350s. Like 3350s had some attempts. Don't, you know, if price comes down to 3355, maybe 3360 and you find an entry, don't trade so aggressively at these levels. It's already given you attempts. But maybe you could get some pullbacks. Now that price is expanding, maybe you can get a pullback to 3360, 3355 again for a re-entry, a revisit. Yeah, they can train themselves at this point. That's it. Yeah, exactly. They're training themselves at this point. We don't know how. Dollar crashed. Look at silver. I wonder what silver might be able to keep an eye on silver if it breaks above here. Imagine this breaking above this on silver, pulling back. Silver is pretty high up, and silver doesn't move like this unless obviously times of uncertainty, economic turmoil. Silver doesn't move like this unless it has demand too. Like, so what creates demand, right? Uncertainty. All this China, US, and tariff stuff going on. That's definitely given demand. Bro, there's like fake account AI, like, yeah, like there's like fake Instagram accounts of like AI girls. Like, it's crazy. Like dudes are making like Instagram accounts of an AI model that's a girl and it looks real. Dudes are making OnlyFans accounts and having like an AI model on there. Oh man, and making 10-20K a month, more, less, more, whatever. Silver looks bullish. Look at this level. Silver's trending, and silver's high. Like, you can see how long silver took to get up here. Coming, like, look at the highest silver's been. Go look at what happened in 1970, the Nixon, like towards 1980. Economic turmoil. This was a time of economic fucking shit. I wasn't alive, but I could go study it. You go study it. Oh, I wasn't alive. My parents were. I was, you know, I was in there. I was on the way at one point. I was, same thing in 2008. Look at silver has only gotten to these prices during times of shit, times of bad stuff. It's said it's gonna go back, right? Silver said it's like on the way back to highs, right? It's been said that since COVID. Like people know that since COVID. COVID-19 was here. So since COVID, this thing has just been slowly people have been building their silver, buying silver and stacking silver. It's not like silver is going to drop 40% in a month or go up 40% in a month. It might take a couple years to drop 40%, right? Whereas, you know, other markets, crypto, much more volatile. Yeah, silver's interesting chart. Keep an eye on it, maybe in coming months. Gold, you have to wait. Honestly, guys, like if you're looking for re-entries, like it'd be a good time to take profit right now and let it rebalance, maybe come back to 55 or 60 and look for a re-entry, perhaps. It probably can pull back. Probably can pull back. 5 minute. If 5 minute gets you a pullback, maybe to 33.60, 33.55, keep an eye on it. I'd say 33.55 would be better, to be honest. Yeah, 33.55 would be a better price to keep an eye on, I would say. Otherwise, like everything I've been saying is still holding. Like, plan for the week was this. My plan for the week, if you're in Inner Circle, you know. Remember what the plan for the week was, and we even talked about it on the weekend. First session we did too. My original plan is, again, was to see if market could come down to 33.50 or 33.25 this week. So I posted this 2 days ago. This was, you know, on June 2nd. I did a video on it. We talked about it on the lives. So far the plan is working. It's just like seeing if time holds, if the market holds this through time. The other idea was 33.25. Maybe the market comes down to the 33.25 level. So far, 33.50. It reclaimed yesterday. It's holding that level. It's been holding today. It even just held right now. Some of you guys caught a trade. Good stuff. Not everyone did, but good stuff for those that did. And holy, expected non-farm 37K. Or that's like not 37,000. That's multiply that by more. That's not good. Chew. Fucking Canada. Don't worry. I'm moving somewhere soon. I'm not gonna... You won't be surprised where. Yeah, ADP non-farm. That's the non-farm estimated change. That came out really bad, but they're estimating non-farm. Let's see. Yeah, the non-farm ADP. That's the estimated employment change for non-farm this Friday. Not the best numbers to be seeing there. Especially because the forecast in the previous worse than the what's going on in the States? People getting employed over there or what? Some of you guys got jobs or what? What's going on? How's it going over there? Some of you guys got 2 jobs, 3 jobs? What's the situation? Do I ever sell gold? Yeah, but just not right now. I've been looking. I mean, if you look at the way gold's been trading, I've been buying gold for the last 2 years. For the last 2 years, I've been buying gold. It's made more sense. I'll sell in the 4 hour. I only sell in the 4 hour. I have a confirmation. I made some videos. If you're in my inner circle, you're going to have some videos coming on all this, on that question. So I don't know if you're in my inner circle, but you're going to have American Airlines. That would have been an interesting job. Nice. American Airlines. So far still employed. Well, Disney just laid off a bunch of people. Disney just laid off a bunch of employees, companies. I saw that. It pops up, and little things like that pop up on my phone. Yeah, I sell gold only on I have a 4 hour confirmation for sales. I made some videos. I literally just recorded some videos on it at 3 in the morning. Oh, one of them's right here. I just recorded like a bunch of videos literally at 3 in the morning. I think it was 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. I don't know what time it was. It was late. Got like 5 hours of sleep today. I don't even know. 4 hours? What are we on? 4 hours of sleep? I just recorded a bunch of it. This was 7 hours. Yeah, 7 hours ago, 7 hours ago, 8 hours ago, 8 hours ago. I just recorded some videos on some stuff for Inner Circle. Been recording some stuff here and on OBS. You might be an Inner Circle. Your name looks familiar. Your name looks familiar. 4 hour. I use a 4 hour for sells. I like scalping buys. In this market environment, I'm seeing buys more. Like in 2022, I'll tell you, 2021, 2022, like I was seeing sells, more sells than buys. I remember all in here. Man, like I would send so many sell signals back in here. I remember. Back in here, because I had a job to send signals. Like one of my jobs was to send signals for a company. I was pretty good at it. I remember I would send a lot of sell signals, but it was literally after like the last 2 years, gold has just been fucking bullish. Especially that, like, I hope like Bitcoin, maybe one, like gold is parabolic. Crypto, a lot of crypto news. I think ETH's gonna blast soon. I think soon Ethereum will pump to 3,000. I used to work for I'm shut down. I'm Academy, that company shut down. I used to work for them. I left. I mean, from a bird's eye point of view, notice how I left and what happened after I left. I mean, I'm good at seeing the future. Damn, hate to say it, but great company. It was a great company, but that company closed doors. I left in January. I left before everyone left. I didn't know everyone was gonna leave. I didn't know. I didn't know it was gonna happen like that. Yeah, I'm Academy. That's the company I used to work for. I used to work for them, teach, send some signals, send some markups, trade ideas. And then I helped create a really good scanner with my friend Christian Lopez, who I just helped. Me and him just made this. I have my Inner Circle, which we're not. Inner Circle, I gave a really good deal on it, lifetime access, but we're not accepting anyone into the Inner Circle right now. Maybe for a couple months. Right now, Inner Circle is just kind of locked at what it is. Maybe until maybe a couple months. I don't know. I don't have a date. Maybe it could be 3 months, 4 months. It could be 6 months. It could be next year, to be honest. So Inner Circle right now, we're chilling. Like I said, May 15th was like the last day to get in access for Inner Circle. I even extended it because I had like 700 messages more. I think a lot of messages. It was hard to get through them all. Check out Trade the Way. Even if you're interested in learning some other stuff as well, like on crypto and Forex. This is something I partnered with as well, and you'll see me teach there a couple times a week. And in the near future, this will be something big. You'll see. Yeah, like that's Iovia. No, Iovia is out of business. Company went out of business. They shut their doors completely. That company's done now. Iovia, IML, they completely shut their doors. They went out of business. If I'm not mistaken, that's what I heard. That's what I so heard. I don't keep up with the politics anymore. I'm out of all that. It's peaceful. I don't keep up with the politics anymore. I just focus on charts, trading. I don't know. I don't keep up with that stuff anymore, guys. But I heard they shut doors. None of them talk to me anymore. So it shows. Oh yeah, you gotta wait for pullbacks. Yeah, for me, it's just same shit. Like, I'm past that MLM stage, network marketing. Like, for me, it's a lot of fluff. I'm super past that. Like, it's a great industry. You can meet a lot of people, network with a lot of people, get around good environments and stuff. But I'm past touring and working for someone. It's at a certain point, money doesn't become the motivation too. Like, at a certain point, like when you've made money, you want to kind of challenge yourself to do more, right? Raise the bar, right? And then sometimes that's taking the path least traveled, doing your own thing, right? You can follow everyone else, hop on the train. I like to take the different route, the route of that kind of has more uncertainty to it. You know, create your own path. That's the person I've always been. You guys will see the future's bright. You guys will see the future's bright. Stay locked in. You guys will see. You guys will see. It all starts with vision. A lot of you guys will see. Yeah, you gotta wait for PBs on this thing. If you're gonna get entries. PBs, pullbacks, not peanut butter. Wait for some good retracements on this. It looks like this thing is ready to maybe go for the highs. 3,400 incoming. I know some of you guys have been trying to get to 3,400 for a while. I see it in the chats. I know some of you guys have been looking for swings. I see it in the chats. Some of you guys will be like 3,400 on the way. I've seen it. So far, like, I can't look for a new setup. That's the thing. Like, when the plan is like, that's where I've messed up in trading, is leaving the original plan and not sticking with the plan. Like, you plan your trades, you trade your plan, and you kind of just let that do its thing. Like, that's where I've messed up a lot in my early years. Like, my first 3-4 years, I messed up a lot doing that, where I would mark something up and then quickly change it, mark something else up, right? Like, I only talked about really one thing this week, and I just wanted to stick to that until it's like the market shows me I'm wrong, you know? And so far, it's going good. Look at 3350, fam.
Bro.
Are you still holding your trade?
No, I closed.
Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that?
I'm out.
Oh. Oh, you just got out. Okay, I see the arrow. I'm still holding. I'm up on one account, 2,200. On another one, 2,000, yeah. Come on. Push. It's probably gonna do a pullback though. It's not just gonna go green, green, green forever. It'll have a pullback consolidation, but so far, bro, like the plan, like that's why I'll stick with one chart at a time. One chart at a time. Like this went with that as well. This was last night. Again, 12 hours ago, guys. Those of you guys in my inner circle, you have access to the inner circle sessions. I've done 66 inner circle sessions. Some of those sessions are 2 hours, 3 hours. Average sessions 2 hours. Multiply those 66 sessions by 2 hours average. There's gonna be 120 hours there, pretty much. Over 100 hours just on those 66 sessions. A lot of experiences, a lot of there's not a lot of mistakes, but there's few mistakes I make where I'm early or where I lose that we could, like yesterday's an early where I lost situation that we can learn from. There's a few of those types of days in there. There's not a lot of those. I'm just humbly saying that. There's a few of those days where I'm early or I lose that we can still learn from, because if you look at like yesterday, I was early, but most people like to talk about the wins more. Like you like to glorify and put more light and edification on the wins. But yesterday I was early and I took a loss. But if we don't look at this, there's nothing we can learn from moving forward. Like if we don't look at, yeah, I was early, but what happened? Why was it early? What happened in being early? What time was it at? Right? What did the market do? It's not like looking at like a loss, like trying to shun it, like bury your head in the sand effect. Obviously, most people don't like to talk about the losses in life. In life, you're not going to want to talk about, you know, bad things that happen to you. You're not gonna go to your best friends and be like, "Oh, this is like your the worst things that happen to you." You might kind of shun those things, hide them, bury them in the sand. So it's natural as a human to not want to look at things that don't make us feel good, like losses. A loss might not make you feel good, right? So you gotta go and look. Like these videos are gonna explain some things. I got some good. These videos are fire. There's some videos I recorded yesterday. They're 10 out of 10 trainings. We're gonna upload them maybe today, probably by tomorrow. We'll say by tomorrow. By tomorrow. Tomorrow's what, Thursday? Yeah. So maybe by this time tomorrow or by tomorrow night. They're 10 out of 10 trainings, I would say. And I explained in them how I was early on this buy. I took a loss on it, but I still focused on the market and what was there. Like the market reclaimed that zone, and there's things to learn from and focus on. If I just went away and didn't look at the loss and was like, whatever, and got off my chart for a whole day or 2 days, then I would have not learned anything. So, you know, in life you're gonna make mistakes too, and what more is there to learn from, right? Imagine if life had no mistakes, no errors. What else would there be really to learn, right? In all honesty, like in just general life, if you couldn't make mistakes, what would there be to learn, right? And get better and progress. So getting in early, I recognized how I got good at trading was looking at my losses too and saying like, damn, like I've always been good at directional bias, like knowing where price is gonna go. In my early years, I would be really early. Sometimes nowadays, you guys see it, sometimes I'm early. I can be aggressive. You guys, especially those of you guys who are in inner circle, I've seen a few times where I'm early, but then usually the market goes my direction. Yeah, you're gonna need PBs, peanut butters. Like It's now like this thing's expanding. There was some contraction this morning. This thing's expanding, and the non-farm payroll is looking like it's. That's interesting. This might trade up bullish until non-farm. You'll probably trade bullish until NFP 2 days from now, because non-farm is expected to be. It's estimated. ADP non-farm is the estimated, so they're estimating non-farm. It's not all like. I've seen this happen, and then non-farm come in super. I've seen non-farm surprise the estimated one. Like the estimated could come in like how it is right now, where it's like estimated. Damn, non-farm's looking like it's gonna be a bad estimated. But look at last one. Look at April 30th. The forecast was this. Okay, the forecast. Oh yeah, forecast actual. Bam. But then on NFP, what came out? April 30th. Like what actually came out? Wait. April 2nd, April 4th, April 4th, April 2nd. So let's see. Like they can surprise the market sometimes. Like they could really. This is. I'm getting the dates mixed up. Forecast May. Forecast was this for NFP. This is NFP's numbers. You could see what was forecasted here for the ADP. Like it was coming in really bad. They were forecasting really bad numbers, but what actually came out was completely opposite. So the market can surprise. Usually this instance means we're gonna go up until NFP. NFP might come in super positive for the dollar. Like dollar might just drop for the rest of the week. NFP could be a reversal. Potentially. If, let's say NFP comes in super positive, then it's reversal. Because a lot of time, I've seen this from years of trading. You see this, where it's like the ADP is estimated that non-farm is going to be like right now it's saying employment is estimated to be really bad. Now, non-farm could come out and it could be a completely opposite number. Leo's like, Leo's like, damn, yo, why aren't we recording? Haters gonna hate, eh? This might go up until NFP. At this rate, you might go up until NFP. I closed some positions and rescaled in on this account. I just like rescaled, added some stuff. We're back, we're coming back. Took some L's. Oh yeah, that was the trade. I told you guys for the last 3 days. Since anyone in Inner Circle, since Saturday, Sunday. 30. Even in the public Discord. You know I'm being generous when I'm posting in the public Discord too. Yesterday I posted in the public Discord. June 3rd. You know I'm trying to do the bat signal or saying like wink wink nudge nudge when I'm posting in the public Discord, alright? The free one here. Bruh. The confirmation was that 4 hour. I wrote it here. Price is rejecting the red demand zone and showing signs of holding above the 3350 level. A bullish 4 hour close above 3350 could confirm this zone as a new support. That's the 3350 fam, that candle. It was that little green guy right there. Yeah, this might, because if you look at the news this morning, ADP came out negative. And you look at ISM services, negative. So back-to-back negative. We still have Thursday's trading tomorrow. Unemployment claims might come in negative. I'm expecting gold to keep its bullish momentum until Friday now. Depending on if the actual comes out close to this, like if the actual comes out below the forecast, that's bad. Like if unemployment stays the same, or if unemployment rises, that's bad. Like you can factor these in ahead of time. You could say if the actual comes out lower than the forecast, that's bearish for the dollar still. If unemployment stays the same or goes up, that's bearish for the dollar still. Average hourly earnings are expected to go up. That's kind of like the only decent thing. Average hourly earnings expected to go up. Depends on, like, you watch these above the forecast and below the forecast, gives you kind of like a hinge on hindsight of where the market is. Because let's just say, see what they're estimating today. Let's just say it came close to that on Friday, then it's like, oh, it's true. That's bad. So, I mean, with the way things are now, like, like we just had 2 negative news. It's expected to be negative Friday. But it doesn't mean it has to. But since it's expected to, it's probably going to keep its bullish momentum until Friday. This is a normal thing for the market to do. And then on Friday, it might do the opposite. Now we're getting above 33.75, guys. We're breaking the high. 33.50 held. Like, don't say I didn't tell you guys about 33.50 this week. Especially those of you guys in Inner Circle. Like, if we're streaming live public on YouTube right now, but I've been in Inner Circle all week. We're getting above 33.75. Remember what I said beginning of the session too. You might have a buy here. Again, you still want pullbacks, consolidations. Like, this is now trying to get above that high to the left. If we can really clear that high, it's a BOS, bullish BOS continuation. Pullbacks. Probably a bit more bullish until Friday, like something like this at that high, like trying to break and retest above the high. That was the move on gold, folks. That was the move. That was the move. That was the move on gold. What did I say? That's a nice $30 move right there. I did tell you, folks. Yeah, it looks like bullish momentum is probably going to hold. Like I've said, you can't ask me what the play is after I've given you guys the play. Like the play was yesterday, man. Like, a man can only run down so much information. You want me to like come to your house, take a flight to your house, and push by for you? Go watch the previous sessions too, like, and you'll see like everything I said. I don't want to say, I'll say everything humbly played out. Even after getting liquidity swept and price 4 hour holding the zone. So you need to sit on your hands and wait for big, decent pullbacks, retracements, because this thing's gone up. Tonight I'll be back on. Maybe we can find another entry tonight. Like, if this pulls back, it's above 75 now, so it might try to pull back to the 70s now. 55 is pretty much long gone. A lot of crypto news going around, Ethereum news. Trump's Truth Social files for a Bitcoin ETF. Public companies that added, these are public companies that added Bitcoin to their balance sheet for the first time in May. GameStop. That is a familiar. Walnut Capital, where food comes from. Some of these is notice they're global. You got, you see? Germany. What was that? Argentina? UK, Switzerland, Sweden, USA. I don't know. This is Al Abra. That might be. Someone help me. Public companies acquiring more and more Bitcoin. True Social files for Bitcoin ETF. Go look at what Senator Loomis said the other day. Not only this, she said financial security is a national security. We need a Bitcoin strategic reserve. And America's military leaders agree. She also said the other day that USA agrees for a Bitcoin strategic reserve. Norway, another country, Norway-based crypto brokerage. Global adoption. ADP number out. Look at Trump. Pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. They need to cut the interest rates. USA is the #1 country right now that wants their interest rates lowered. ADP number out. Too late. Powell must now lower the rate. He is unbelievable. This guy's funny. Europe has lowered their interest rate 9 times. Trump's fucking pissed, guys. Sorry for my French. Anyone in buys? I hope you guys are. I hope you guys were able to catch some buys. Even if you're not in them. Thank you for thanking me. Thank you for thanking me. Most educated. Yeah, I know. I don't. There's a difference between educators and money makers in the market, though. Anyone can educate. Some people live this shit every day. There's a difference. Know the difference. Some people, you gotta learn from someone who lives and breathes the charts, too. I can teach you a lot of things that your favorite educator's still learning and progressing. Like, I just cracked my first 6-figure trade the other day. It's different levels to reach as well. Yeah, gold is golden. Gold is golding. If you know what, like, if that makes sense. Gold is being gold. Pullbacks. We're good. We'll do a quick analysis before I get off. I'm gonna get off in 15 minutes. So if you guys have any questions, type them in the chat. Nothing political. Let's keep it informational. If you guys have any good questions, I mean, there's no such thing as a bad question, but let's see what you guys. Let's see if you guys got any questions in the chat before we get off in 15-20 minutes. Bitcoin purchases last 24 hours by companies. K33 Norway, 21st Capital USA 7,000 Bitcoin, MicroStrategy 705 Bitcoin, MetaPlanet 1,000 Bitcoin, Blockchain Group EU 1,400 Bitcoin. While retail is selling, about companies and yeah. California, this is cool. California Assembly passes bill allowing state to receive payments in Bitcoin and digital currencies with a 68-0 vote, advancing to the Senate next. Once Ethereum turns deflationary again, there's no stopping the train. Get ready. BlackRock has been selling Bitcoin, but buying Ethereum. They bought more yesterday, and they're probably gonna buy more today. Let's see. BlackRock has been on an Ethereum, not only like their ETF and their fund. It's pretty much been on a. They sold some Bitcoin, but they bought ETH. So it's like, I look at that as converting. It's like they're converting Bitcoin to ETH. Pretty interesting. BlackRock is doing that in their fund. Their fund is now at $4 billion worth of Ethereum. So here, BlackRock now owns $4 billion worth of ETH. Grayscale and BlackRock, big ETH holdings there. Trump's Truth Social. Trump is making a wallet. So there's going to be the Trump wallet. So Trump is making a wallet. So there's the Trump wallet coming out. And then Truth. So Trump's Truth Social files for a Bitcoin ETF. BlackRock's been buying Ethereum every day. Like their ETF as well. Just scooping Ethereum. They did yesterday more. If you're not bullish on Ethereum, then I don't know what you're waiting for. If you're waiting for it to go to $3,000 or $4,000 before you're bullish on it, then you're doing it wrong. If you're looking at all of these companies that are literally adopting crypto, just the roadmap's there. It's not going to be pretty and perfect. It's not going to be a straight line, but the roadmap the signal should be clear, right? It might not be perfect getting there, like to the top to the moon. Like getting to the moon isn't a straight line. It's actually like circles and fucking death. Sometimes that's like, it's not a straight line. All right. So you have a lot of, I had my biggest trade the other day, 81,000 on Solana, 62,000 on WIF. Had a pretty good trade the other week, like that was in May. Like here we go, boom. There was some of it. I have more. I gotta post this stuff. I didn't even post this. This is on my Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, Crying Crypto. L Crypto. I'm Crying Crypto. You're living in a golden age when you can do $700,000 gains in a week. Yeah. Let me post a new one. This was in January. I'm gonna post a different one. You'll be like, what the fuck? I'm gonna post the last month. Yeah, wait for pullbacks if anything, guys. Don't chase the buys, don't chase the pumps. Wait for the dumps, then look for the buys. Maybe see if price can reclaim like the 3360, 3370 area, if it can come down for a nice pullback. A lot of crypto news though. Pay attention. Like, I mean, you don't know, not like if you go talk to your average Joe about crypto and ask them if they know about all this is, think about, for those who have been tuning in since like February, think about how much news we've gone through in the hours. Like just in Inner Circle, I've streamed probably over 100 hours, right? In those 60 sessions, like think about all the news we've gone through. Now go talk to your average person and pick one of these news pieces and ask them if they know about it. And just go talk to your average person and ask them if they know about any of this stuff. Like, it's like, does the average person know that Tesla holds Bitcoin and has never sold their Bitcoin holdings, has mentioned it and bought it 3 times? Elon Musk just mentioned Bitcoin for the first time in a while in June. Tesla's like little things, like there's little but big things to me. Little, big, big, little. Like, go ask your average like retail person, the average person who thinks Bitcoin's just like a cryptocurrency. So go ask your neighbor, go ask your friends, go ask the people you work with, go ask your family. Go ask your barber, go ask your grocery clerk, go ask your coffee person, go ask your economy, go ask your masses of people if they know. You'll realize most people are not educated to the matter. It's just that, like, you'll realize how many people just don't know what Bitcoin is. They think it's a cryptocurrency. It's a lot more than that. It's a lot more than that. There's a reason. There's what Bitcoin is and why Bitcoin even exists. Why something like Bitcoin would even exist. Once you understand why Bitcoin, like why something like Bitcoin exists, then you'll understand what Bitcoin is more. Once you wrap your head around like why something like Bitcoin might exist, you study the white paper more. Guys, boys, there's like what? There's only 21 million Bitcoin. There's only going to be 21 million Bitcoin, but there's not 21 million that you can just buy right now. There's only going to be 21 million, all right? So get your hands on a few if you can. Get your hands on one at least. There's like 4 million, you know, to my guys out there, there's only going to be 21 million Bitcoin. You got like 4 billion women on Earth. You know, it's your metaphor for the day. All right. It's only gonna be 21 million Bitcoin, but you got over 3.5 billion women on Earth. All right. Stack your satoshis. All right. Or find someone you can stack it together with. There you go. Maybe you both can work towards a goal. Find someone you can stack and work towards a goal. Maybe that will make it easier for you. Personally, I would, personally, I'd choose like my brother or my mom first. That I would like, or my best friend. That's what I did. What I did is me and my boys, we assembled a team like together, and like my best friend, one of my best friends, we worked at looking at how we can grow a stockpile of assets together, work towards a goal together, and you might get there faster with someone. Maybe some of you guys in relationships, maybe you should knock into your other person's head and say, yo, we got to get 1 Bitcoin in our life, or fuck. If they don't understand it, then fuck, they can kick rocks. Basically. It's kind of like that for me. You know, I'm young, so I might have a different perspective on things. Yeah, like if a team could be your significant other, a family member. Family members usually don't work. They don't understand. Usually, for me, it's like the best team partners for me have been people who are strangers at one point. So I got like 2 people. I got 2 people in my life that are worth like 100 people. Okay? I got like a couple people in my life that are worth like this much, that we work towards goals together. Okay? You got to find people that you can work towards goals with. It might be your girlfriend, it might be your boyfriend. It might not be. It might be your brother, it might be your sister, it might not be. It might be a stranger, someone who has the same mindset as you. It might be a friend, might be someone close, or it might be, it might not be. It might be a relative, it might not be. You might not have that type of connection with the person. So at the end of the day, you have like, you don't have to, but I think if you can find persons, right, that can keep you and you keep accountable, do work for you. When you're not working, they're working. When you're not on the charts, maybe they're on the charts. Vice versa. Accountability. I have very few people in my life, and then there's a couple people that look at me the same. Very few people in my life that I have that we work towards goals together. Accumulating things, property, assets. It's like, okay, let's make a goal as a team to buy that house. We want that house. Okay, we got to make a goal. How are we going to get to that? You know, now this started 11 years ago for me. This type of way of thinking started 10, 11 years ago, right? For me, it wasn't family, it wasn't the girlfriends, it wasn't the closest people to me, it wasn't my best friends, it was the people that were strangers, people that I met that just had this, people that I met at a young age that were just as like fired up as me about trying to figure out how the fuck trading works and how to make money from trading, how to withdraw money from these markets. People, for me, it was just that, like strangers really. It wasn't my family, it wasn't my best friends. Wasn't any like close partners that were in my life, like girls. No, they can all pretty much kick rocks at this point. Hopefully they took notes. Note takers are money makers. So might be a stranger, might be, you know, maybe someone in your group chat. That's why I made Inner Circle Connect. Some of you guys in Inner Circle connect with each other. Those of you guys in Inner Circle, ask questions with each other, connect with each other. Ask some questions. Stay in the chats. Get talking in the chats. What's the best prop for, man? I don't know. You gotta ask someone in the chat. Ask someone in the chat. TradeTheWay.com. I'll put the link in the chat. So my good friend Christian Lopez, I think he's on YouTube now. I'm going to get him to do some lessons for you guys in the inner circle. His name's Christian Lopez. Some of you guys might know him. He's a good friend of mine. I've known him for 10 years. We made this together, this platform together. It's $1,000 a year, or there's also monthly feature. There's an app that's $30 that has signals on it. This is completely kind of different from my inner circle. Completely different from my inner circle. Soon my inner circle is going to look like this and have its own platform like this. This is Trade the Way, the gold scanner. For those of you guys that were familiar with Golden Zone. This gold scanner is Golden Zone. There's a binary scanner for those of you guys that trade binary. If you're in inner circle and you want to even like, or even if you want to test it out, you can test it out for 1 month. The app's $30 a month. App has signals on it. My guy's doing a one-on-one monthly sessions. My guy's got gold scanner, binary scanner, trading community, Forex signals group, binary live sessions. My guy's got one-on-one monthly sessions. Sheesh. Sheesh. I put the link in the chat. That's Trade the Way. That's completely that's completely outside of my inner circle. If you want to join my inner circle, you're gonna have to go on a waiting list. Inner circle is gonna look like, right now we're just on school. And I'm gonna keep school forever. But soon, like I don't want to show you guys. I'll maybe show you guys some snippets soon, like some pictures and stuff soon. But I don't like spoiling. I'm bad at spoiling surprises, and I don't want to. I'm bad at doing that. Especially like when I buy a gift for someone, I'm like, I'll literally tell them 4 hours later, like, I got you something. I'll be like, fuck. It's supposed to be a surprise. I'm bad at that type of shit. I always do that. Why am I like that? Why am I like this? Yeah, so anyone in my inner circle can get a discount to join, Christian said. I gotta talk to him. This is completely outside my inner circle. The platform is pretty cool. I think I'll sign in and show you guys the platform. I don't know. Let me log in. Should. On this. Alright. So there's a full course and everything. Got like a trading view dashboard here, but you have streams. Right now, a lot of it's in Spanish and a mix of English. I've streamed on there a couple times. There should be, I've been there a few times. There should be me a few times. For anyone in my inner circle, we're gonna kind of do some things with this. I've been here a few times. I don't know if, yeah, I might be. There's me. Oh yeah, I see me right there and there. A lot of it's been in Spanish. It's mainly gold, but we have like courses here as well. We're gonna be adding. It should show. Here we go. They're also in English. Like the courses and videos are in English. Christian made a lot, like all of them. I gotta work on some stuff here for it too, but there's different modules. So what is Forex module? You have a lot of resources and courses here. We worked on this for a long time. Like this was something we worked on for a long time. It's now coming to the light because, let's just say politics. Let's just say politics. I'll just leave it at that. I'm not gonna go. Oh yeah, let's just leave it at that. It was hard to get here, right? It's hard to get here. You guys don't know. No one knows. No one knows. Nobody knows. Leo knows. A lot of it's in Spanish. We're working on getting English. There's going to be some English educators, including myself on here. But primarily my focus is inner circle. Anyone in my inner circle is going to get, like, I think Christian said, some discounted access to this. if you want to test it out for a bit, see how the signals go, see how the scanner works, see what the education's like. If you like it, you can test it out and stuff. I think he was saying something like that. My inner circle, those of you guys that are in my inner circle have lifetime access. So those of you guys that are already locked in, there's like 350 of you guys locked in. You guys have lifetime access. Anything I do, past and future, you guys have lifetime access to. The people that are already locked in. The people that are in school. All right? Remember that. Politics. Christian, like, I gotta talk to Christian. We haven't talked in a while. Because this just came out. It's something that's been in the groundworks for a long time. Like a long time. Something we always wanted to do together. And yeah, he made a lot of videos on this, similar to like some of the stuff on psychology that I did, some similar. All right, we're gonna wrap it up though. Only question. Oh. No, this is not the inner circle site. This is just school for now. This is completely outside of that, something different. There's gonna be like other traders on there, and the Signals app. If you want Signals, it's $30 a month. There's a Signals app. Trade the Way is completely different than my inner circle. Yeah, my inner circle is lifetime access, and that's gonna be like the main thing I'm doing every week. Gold, crypto, courses, working on a lot of videos right now. We're gonna upload some videos to the advanced section in the next 24 hours. The advanced section is gonna have, and this week, intermediate and advanced is gonna get uploaded some videos this week and throughout the rest of the month. You guys have there's a different I gave you guys a new invite. So I gave you guys a new invite. About 220 people right now, 200 and something. I had to make a new script. It should work. I gave you guys a new invite, so you have to launch it on your chart. You have to go. It's this one. I gave a new invite. The old one doesn't work, but I gave a new invite to this one. Manage access. How many people right now? 201. I gotta add more. Go to that post in school. There's a post that I did in school on fucking Jenny's back at it. Holy shit. What'd she do now? Fucking $93 to $400. She's back at it again. She's fucking back at it. Fucking think about that. That's like 3x the account. That's a 3x. If she gets good at that, one day she might do it with $1,000, $5,000, 10. That's what I got good at, doing that, and eventually I would do it with $10,000, and I would have 30, 40K weeks consistently. From 2020 to 2023, it was literally boom. I was flipping 10K accounts, and then I started buying too much Bitcoin, and now I'm just full in crypto. That's why I work small accounts right now. I gotta stop working these small accounts. It's pissing me off. It's starting to piss me off. Jenny's back at it again. Jenny's over here fucking flipping $93 to $396 on one trade. I think this is one trade. Maybe. Oh yeah, pretty good. 75. Oh wait. Oh no, there's probably more. There's more. We're not seeing. There's more. Fucking Jenny's back at it. There we go. Where did I put it? Oh, I put it on blueprints. Or yeah. Comment your TradingView username on here. There's probably some people I'm missing, yeah. Your TradingView username is, you know, on your profile. Mine's a venture. Mine's a venture. So I sent access to, I had to make a new script. If you go to your notifications and you go to access, you'll probably see a venture granted you access to a script or something. So right now there's 201 people that have access. You might be one of them watching this. Comment your username on this post. I've liked every single one that I added. Some of them I couldn't find. Like, I think I ended up finding this username actually. Like this one I didn't add. It's with the purple back. Like, so if I add you right there, this guy, because your username is like, the way you spell your username is what your username is. Like TradingView, your username is unique to you, right? So that's obviously you. I know that, because no one else is gonna have that exact username. There's no @ signs in a username. There's no spaces. A username's just flush. Like mine's a venture, no spaces. I got a mutant ape still. I think this thing, someone offered me 20,000 Canadian for this stupid thing. Fucking hell. I think I got offered like 20K. How much are these at right now? What's the floor price of these damn things? I haven't checked. 2 ETH. I think it's like 2 ETH sold. I got offered like almost 3 ETH for mine. Mine has a hat. I think it's because mine has a hat. Yeah, it's because mine has a hat. I offered like 10, almost. A little while ago, I got offered like 23,000 for this guy. Now it's worth like maybe 8 G's or something. I don't know. Who cares? Fucking. Why did I buy it? Because it's cool. No, I converted some ETH to it. That gold pulled back. Yeah, like when you get access. Or when you're like, if you're here, click use on chart. Click use on chart, and then it'll bring it to the chart. And then when it's in your settings, like favorite it. Yeah, favorite it when it's like here, settings, add indicator, or where's favorite. Oh, you could have. I mean, you guys have access to it if I give you access to it. I already have it on my favorites. Duh. So add this in. I'm like, where's favorites? I have it added already. So Jenny's out here killing it. All right. Jenny's done this like a few times. I've seen this like a few times. I mean, yeah, $90 to me, that's like a low amount. It's like if I was starting, you know, like that's a good flip. If like $90 to me is not, you know, to get $400, that's a good return. Like obviously, we've had people doing this type of stuff. That's a good flip. That's a good flip. Here's another one. Deposited 400. These are in the past week. Like this is deposit $400, profit $800. Did they withdraw? I think, is that a withdrawal there? Oh wait, deposit 400. Yeah, this looks like it's in Italian or something. Yeah, profit $833, deposit $400, took out $200. Jenny just posted this 20 minutes ago. Damn. Closed out. Held since when? Held since Friday. See, there's patience in waiting for a trade. There's patience in holding a trade. Seems like Seems like Jenny has some patience because she held a trade before ago. Hey, the girls have more patience than guys. That's actually a normal tendency. Small trades. That's patience holding a trade. Patience, yeah. Jenny seems to have patience holding a trade. Maybe probably because she's a girl. Girls have more patience than guys in general, and it's natural for a woman to have more patience than a guy. Just in general life. Just in general life. Maybe that's what it is. I've seen a few from some people starting to recognize names more. Yeah, gold's pulling back. Let it pull back. Like it's coming. Let it come down. It's not even end of London session yet. Let's see where this thing is in 30 minutes, 40 minutes, like end of London session. Because it could still come down to like 33.65. And before I get off now, yeah, it still could come down lower, like retest. Like I want to see the lower the better. Like if this can drag down a bit more towards the end of London, maybe there's a re-entry. If not, we could probably find an entry tomorrow. But you don't have to chase the buys like I was saying up here. Don't chase buys. Let it come down. It's come down for the last 5, 10, 15. Give it some time. A good pullback. Where's my other chart? Like I was saying this. I was saying let this thing come down. You could take it off if you don't like the little Forex market hours thing. You can take it off. You can go to style. You can scroll down. You can go to tables and take that off, but it takes that thing at the right off as well. You can take that off if you want. And just have it blank. And just have the levels. Levels aren't on right now. You can't see them because I have to coordinate this to 3,300. Or relatively around the nearest price, like where we're relatively around, relatively near. And I'm gonna remove all drawings so it's just not as there. That looks better there. See. I can click on it and I can put every $10 if I just want the $10 levels. Use those. Every zone is $10 apart from each other. So it just quickly puts them for you so you don't have to keep drawing them. And you could obviously make like bigger zones around them. Like, I made them as narrow as I think they need to be, but you can obviously like make a bit bigger of zones around them if you want. But I made them narrow to start, like so you could do that if you want. Like if you want to add on, like you could see maybe here's a break and retest. If you want to make like a bit bigger of an area for your zones. We could come down to 60 as well. Like you might be getting a retest here. Like I said, gold probably bullish till end of the week, maybe until NFP. Might be some retest entries coming. What's this 15-minute look like? Watch this 15-minute. If it keeps pulling down, even if it keeps pulling down, it'll probably turn into that swing up. Maybe one more move up. But yeah, guys, I'm out for the morning. We've been on for how long? I don't know. 2 hours almost? No. A bit over an hour here. How long have we been on? An hour, 44 minutes. Almost 2 hours here. I'll be on tonight as well. 90 watching and 8 likes. Damn, I'm out. Peace. Y'all, I'm done. See you guys. Have a good night. I'm not even coming on tonight. Haters gonna hate. Bye, guys. I'm out. We got 90 people on and 8 likes. Someone wrote that in the chat. I'm quoting what someone said in the chat. Damn, haters gonna hate. I'm out. I'll see y'all next week. All right. See y'all next week. All right. Guys, like I said, comment, like the videos. We see that. Guess what? We'll bring you guys more value. Otherwise, we're just going to sit here and trade gold on our own, all right? And not stress out. about making people, helping people. Damn, yeah, like, damn, you know, that just, damn, yo, we had 8 likes, 90 people, 400 views. 400 views, 8 likes.
Oh, that's unacceptable.
Like, how are we gonna get motivated to make more videos after this, you know? Like, where's the energy? Where's the love? I put 8 hours I do 8 to 10 hours a day on this stuff. Streaming 4 hours, 5 hours a day, making videos. Y'all spoiled. Can't even give the likes, man. About to cry. I'm gonna go. Can you go turn on the shower for me so I can go in there and cry? Like use the, you know, so I just cry in the shower. Guys, go look at the last 2 videos we posted. Comment on the videos we upload. Like the videos we upload. I got the camera guy here next to me. We appreciate the feedback. We appreciate the energy. Because you get what you give. You know, you guys put out some light, show some love, and we'll bring more value. Trust. When we see, let's see the last video I posted, how I scalp gold. How many likes on the last video? 55 likes, almost 1,000 views, only 3 comments. Damn. You know, that's what I mean. It's weak. This video took, you know, go watch this video. This was a fire breakdown video. This took a while to make. This video took a while to make. Damn, fam. I'm out. You know, I don't know if I'll come on tonight. I might. Depending on how y'all feeling. Look at watch the last 2 YouTube videos that we posted. They're both fire breakdowns. The last 2 that were posted, probably 2 of the best video, like probably like top 10 video. We have a lot of videos. The last 2, posted this a day ago. Already getting great feedback from it. Already getting someone literally mentioned in, I think it was in DGen chat. Look at this. We posted this video over a day ago now. Like, it's going to be after today, 2 days ago. This person, I don't know who this is, but they said, phase 1 done. Thanks for the scalping video. That was after we posted this video. The next day, they passed their phase 1 of their funded challenge and made 8%. After watching this video. Pretty impressive, to say the least. Remember, show some love. We pay attention to everything. We see it all. We see the likes. Actually, we don't. We don't see them, you know? We don't. I'm kidding. I'm joking. That was funny. I'm just joking, all right? I'm just joking right now. Yeah, pullbacks for continuations. Look for it's pulling back. This is a shallow pullback on the 5-minute. Pullbacks for, I think, continuations. Pullbacks, continuations. Pullbacks. Like, watch some of your levels, key prices. 33.60, 33.55 area. Maybe we come down to there. Maybe we come down 33, or it's because I'm on the white. I like the white chart too with the blue and white color candles. We might come down to that area if this nearby resistance doesn't hold. The reason I've been staying on because like I wanted to wait for at least something to look at, because it's like here I was saying we need a pullback to go up, right? Didn't happen. So I'm still saying this. It's like this is the first pullback that maybe could take it up, or you're gonna get a bigger one like on the 15 and 30 minute to go for the same move. So that's what I see. I'm gonna wrap it up though now. I know I've said that like 3 times. But that's it. Peace, peace, peace. Oh, now we got 40 likes. All right, 45 likes. 45 likes. There you are. All right. I'm chill now. Yeah. Continuations possibly. I think I'll post a chart. Go watch the last 2 videos. If you haven't watched them, go watch the last 2. The last 2 are pretty fire. The last 2 are good videos. Like, and that one right there from 3 weeks ago. 3 and 4 weeks ago. The 4 weeks ago with 4K views, and the 4 weeks ago with these 2 are good. But then the last 2, like, there's a lot of videos we posted, but these ones, this one down here has gotten good feedback really quickly. And then the one I posted yesterday, it's literally surpassing the last 10 videos. Yeah, it's gotten almost 1,000 views in one day. It's looking like it's gonna be as good as this one. Those 3 right there are good videos. We just uploaded those recently. Check them out. About 47 likes. Alright. Peace. I'll be on tonight.